What's up, everybody? This is Matt with the Jammies, and we are doing something a little bit different today. We are introducing a new type of episode. So we are going to be doing like midway monthly check-ins. So basically, in the middle part of every month, you're going to hear from me a little bit more here. So we're still doing the main full episodes on the last Friday of every month. Expect the next one to be right on time with February 27th being the next release of episode 16. But I wanted to fill you guys in a little earlier. I wanted to let the fans know that are searching for new music, that really want some new music, as well as the people that maybe they want a little bit more context to the music that I'm actually talking about. Well, here is your head start. We are going to be mentioning some artists that I for sure am going to be talking about in episode 16. They're the artists that I've been honestly listening to the most so far. Along with these episodes, you're going to be able to get a couple of new singles from some returning artists, as well as the new and upcoming albums. So anything that is released recently or just going to be coming up in that same calendar month. So I'll be talking about a couple albums that released in January and coming up here in February. That is the point of the midway check-in. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the idea. Just kind of came to me, and I was like, this is perfect for the people that want it. It's going to be bi-weekly content. It's going to be a lot more. Even if these episodes are planned to just be maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, it's at least going to get a little bit more content out there for the people that want it. And again, it's going to give just so much more context to what's going to be coming up in the main episodes there. So again, for the people that want it, I know this isn't going to be for everybody. That's not really the point there, but it also helps me keep up with kind of like new albums and EPs that release. Some of them come out like on the first of the month, and I'm not talking about them until the 28th of the month. So this will at least give me a little bit of a chance to kind of bridge that gap. So again, a little bit shorter episodes, a little bit more casual potentially. I think it would be an awesome spot to list off different recommended artists from fans, as well as maybe go through some fan mail if it comes through. It could be a time for maybe some more casual day-to-day life talk or video game talk, which we've mentioned a couple times here as well. So let's get into it. We are going to be talking about the artists that I will be for sure mentioning in episode 16. Again, that episode coming out on Friday, February 27th. All right, so if you are looking for some dynamic, awesome, new indie rock, we have a good list already building. So the 4 bands that I'm going to mention that fall under specifically that indie rock, maybe alternative vibes, we have the 4411, Brookside, Paper Driver, and Magenta Wave. So those are 4 awesome rock bands that I've been really enjoying already throughout the past couple of weeks. And the 2 other artists that I have to mention are going to be kind of upbeat, maybe a little bit more poppy, but they have some great music out there and a lot of it to digest. So we have Half Alive. That's the next band. It's Half-Alive. They're a band with 3 albums out there. So lots to love, lots to get into with Half Alive. And then the other band again was Almost Monday. So these 6 bands that I know for a fact I'll be talking about in episode 16 one more time are the 4411, Brookside, Paper Driver, Magenta Wave, Half Alive, and Almost Monday. So now that we have those ones locked in, I want to mention a couple of new singles from some returning artists that we have. Rum Jungle's already released 3 songs this year, and I couldn't be happier. So we got some good stuff coming out from Rum Jungle. We actually have 2 new singles from Quarters, recently known as Quarters of Change, but they just go by Quarters now. We have a new single by Margot Sinclair. We have a new single from Creature Canyon. We even have a new single from our beatboxer Codfish, and many more. We'll be talking about so many singles, man. I have gone through so much music in the past couple of weeks, so prep for all of that. But just want to mention a couple of returning artists and some new songs from them. So if you search them out, just at least on Spotify, you can see most recent release. Click on those ones, and you'll find some good new music. And last thing to cover before a little bit of housekeeping at the end here, we are going to be talking about new and upcoming albums. So the albums from artists that I know and care about that have come out so far this year, we have an EP from the band Dog Park. It's called Corporate Pudding. Love the name from Dog Park here. So this one released on January 30th. It is a 6-song EP. So go out and check that one out right now if you're looking for some great indie rock. And we also have a new folk album from Michael Marchese, another artist that we've had mentioned in the past quite a few times. Michael Marchese released a 10-song album on February 6th. This is called Under the Street Lights. I've only had a chance to listen to this one time so far, so I do need to jump back into that one, but if you have a little bit of time for Michael Marcagi, go show him some love with Under the Streetlights. And the last album to mention is Ode to the Grey House by one of my favorites in Edge Hill. This one is releasing on February 13th. It's actually the date of this episode, and this is a 9-song album, and it is Edge Hill's debut album. So go show Edge Hill some love with this one, with the new debut album, Ode to the Grey House. So yeah, that is that. So these are, again, maybe 5 to 10 minutes is my plan for them. So keep it short and prep you guys for what I'm going to be talking about most in the upcoming episodes. So hopefully you like this new format. Again, nothing's changing with the main episodes. Just want to give you guys a little bit more context to what I've been listening through. Just want to check in with you guys as well. I mean, a month is a long time to go without sharing this music and talking over this music. I mean, really the idea came from, man, it was like February 2nd and I had all this music to talk about. And I hadn't recorded since the Jammies Awards, like early January. And I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to talk about music for 25 more days. It was like, so this is a way to bridge that gap. It adds a little bit more work for me, but I do think it'll be worth it. A little bit of housekeeping to finish off here. If you don't mind following the podcast, that helps me out a ton. If you could rate the podcast, the best thing with the follow button and clicking it is that you're going to be notified every time a new episode drops. So especially with these midpoint episodes, again, they're going to be coming out consistently around the middle point of the month. But if you want to be notified so you don't miss a beat with the Jammies, definitely click that follow button, and I appreciate that. And yeah, besides that, reach out to me with any music that you want to recommend to me. If you have music that you actually wanted showcased right here on the Jammies, just reach out to me at thejammiesshow@gmail.com, TheJammiessShow@gmail.com, or it'll be in the description there for you as well. Reach out, let me know how you're liking the show, if you have anything recommended for me, if you've been enjoying any of the recommendations, and definitely if you want your music showcased on the Jammies, we do that around here. It's been really fun. So yeah, besides that, check out any of the Jammies playlists. They are in episode descriptions. For these midway point episodes, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, but you might find a link down below. I'm thinking I might do a public playlist that I'm just consistently updating like for the next episode. So you may see episode 16 playlist that's public. It might have songs added throughout the month here and be finalized by the time the episode 16 actually comes out. But I'll probably have a public playlist with maybe 1 or 2 songs by each of these artists that I've mentioned, by some of these new singles, and a song off of each album here. Check that out. Again, Jamie's playlists are always going to be linked in the description. It's going to bring you right to Spotify, and it is going to give you a full playlist of all the music that I've talked about. So that is what I have for you guys today. I appreciate you listening in. And yeah, we'll see you on the last Friday of February. That is the 27th. A lot of work for me to do, but looking forward to listening to some great music. Man, we got so much good stuff. I know I say it every time. I say it every month, but it's true. So that's all I got for this one. But keep on jamming.